Hi, I'm Teri, and I'm a designer with Big Busy Bee Paper Company, and today I'm doing projects with the Bundle of Joy paper line, and this is my project number 2. This card is half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I just cut it in half, and I prefer this size just because it's a standard envelope size. You can purchase them at any store. And so I'm going to get started. First, I have a piece of brown cardstock that I'm going to mount this Big Busy Bees paper to. So I'm going to stick it down with my adhesive. And you can use any kind of adhesive that you like. I prefer a tape gun just because it's easy and it sticks really well. So I'm going to center this on here as well as I can. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's handmade. So once I get that stuck on there, then next I'm going to take my sticker. Depending on the size of sticker or embellishment that you use, I matted it 3 times and I just kind of guessed on my sizes of cardstock. And so I have another sticker here. It's a sticker of a monkey that I'm going to use for this one. Make it a little bit different. So I'm just going to stick it on this blue little card square, and it doesn't have to be on there perfect. You know, if it's slightly angled, that's fine. Just adds a little bit of whimsy to your card. And then I have a little piece of lime green cardstock that matches my cardstock base that I'm going to mount this one to. I'm going to center this on here, and you can use these colors I chose matches this paper from Big Busy Bee that I've got right here. So whatever colors you think you like, you can use. Okay, I'm going to stick it on this brown, and that would be my 3rd mat. Just adds a little bit of extra dimension to do it that way. So I'm just going to kind of place it on the card, sort of in an angle, just for a little added interest to the piece. Just kind of place it on there. And then next I have this ribbon that I'm going to take, and I've already got it pre-cut. So I'm going to take my glue dots and I'm going to wrap the ribbon around the back side of the card. So I just stick a glue dot on the very edge of the ribbon, and then I just kind of line my ribbon up where I want it to sit on the card. And then fold that over. And I'm going to take another glue dot and stick it in the center on the back side of this ribbon so it stays put where I want it on the front of the card. And it's going to overlap my little monkey sticker, which is totally fine. And I'm going to stick another glue dot on the end and fold it over to the back of the card and stick it down. And then I have a blue button that I'm going to stick on there like I did here. Stick a couple of glue dots on there so it doesn't fall off. I just stick it on there on top of my ribbon. And next I have, on the card I put the word baby, and I use little rub-ons. You can put any word on there that you want. You could put the baby's name, or this card would even work for an older boy. So you could basically put anything on there that you want, but for this one I'm going to put baby. So I have these little rub-on letters that come in a sheet like this, and so I just cut out the letter. These things are kind of tricky to get stuck on there. And I'm going to use my little bone folder and rub it on there and hope it all sticks the way it's supposed to. And you can use letter stamps or even a word sticker, however you want to do it. Make sure I have it facing the right direction. Get it rubbed on there. It always helps if you make sure you spell your word correctly. There have been times that I have not spelled my words correctly and I had to start all over again. That's not so much fun. Get it positioned on there, and I'm not putting my letters on there straight by any means. I just want them kind of off center to each other, just like this. And now I have this one done, so I'm going to put adhesive on the back and then stick it to my cardstock base. And I get it stuck on there as straight as I can. And there it is. Pretty simple to do. As you can tell on each of these cards that I did, I've used the baby boy paper, but depending on the sheet and where you cut, you're going to get different colors. So, you know, you can kind of pick and choose which you want, you know, what colors you want to show where. And I've got my sticker mounted on this cardstock, and you can use as many layers as you want or not. And just make sure you have everything stuck down really good so that way it's not going to fall off. And I like to layer things, so I have my ribbon overlapping. And my words, you know, you can use any words that you want to, and just kind of have fun with it and play with it and see where it takes you.